Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy J out here. So we're going to be talking about season 1 patch notes. So this is the patch notes for the update for season 1, and it is huge, you guys. Battlefield 6 update 1.1.10 patch notes. This right here is absolutely insane. We got a lot of stuff they actually got fixed. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So we're gonna talk about the improve as far as some animation, movements, aiming, and then we're going to talk about some of the things that they fixed as far as the UI, the maps, and things like that. So getting right into it right here, you guys. So they improved the core movement and animation, including smoother landing, faster stance transitions for better vaulting behavior, and reduce bouncing issues on landing or spawning. They reworked the weapon dispersion to better align accuracy and handling with each weapon intended design and performance over range. These changes address cases where accuracy behave inconsistently, such as dispersion not properly settling after sprinting, bringing overall firing behavior closer to the intended balance between precision, control, and weapon power. So any weapon power, like the most powerful weapons and things like that, precision control now is pretty much aligned to where it was intended. So that right there is a lot better than what we have right there. Hopefully the blooming and the weapon, bullet curvings and things like that is just a lot better. I know they wanted to make it a little more realistic, but man, some of these bullets are just flying everywhere. And then they got significant visibility and lighting improvements with better exposure, transition, interior lighting, and reduced fog and smoke persistence. Audio overhaul, adding new projectiles, destruction and explosion sound, refined vehicles and weapon mix, improve haptic feedback across multiple interactions. So they actually added a new destruction and explosion sound. I wonder if that's something in the settings that you can actually, turn on or turn off, or that's gonna be overall the destruction and explosion sound is just gonna sound like a little bit different. Now, they also, the UI and the HUD update for clarity and consistency, including overtime indicators at the end of the round, fixed the new unlock marker for weapons and gadgets. That's actually good. Map fix across multiple locations, resolving spawning animations, out of bounds issues, and misleading assets, and general stability across conquest, breakthrough, and rush mode. Now, we do have the change log for the players. We're going to go ahead and get to that in a minute. I want to go ahead and get into the weapons real quick. I don't think they did any nerf or any buff on any of the weapons from what I've seen right here, but they did adjust some stuff right here. So let's go ahead and get to the weapons update, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and touch on the UI and the maps. So for the weapons, we got the weapon dispersion has been rebalanced to a better match each weapon damage profile across all ranges. Lower damage weapons will now see slightly high increase in dispersion when firing, while higher damage weapons will experience slightly less. So, okay, that kind of makes sense. Use sniper rifles with any class other than the recon will not longer increase weapon spread. Instead, weapon sway will now begin doing the zoom transition, maintaining balance and distinguishing recon precision advantage. Fix a misleading issues with top mounted red dot sight. Fix an issue where mounting a bipod while zoom only change the FOV instead of using the correct optic. Fix an issue where the lone suppressor used the wrong attachments and point calls for zone weapons. Fix an issue where using a bipod too close to complex could throw the players off while the prone position. Balance sledgehammer damage against the world objects for better consistency. Fix an issue where preventing players from leaving the firing range. So it's a few things that got changed as far as weapons, but I didn't see anything for any specific weapons. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the UI and the HUD real quick before we actually go back to the maps and the settings and things like that. So they added a new marker for newly unlocked weapons, weapon packages, attachments, gadgets, and throwables. Updated 3D preview for certain gadgets to show their deploy state. They added a preview video demonstrating how gadgets work. They added a new cosmetic option for select gadgets. They changed the save and close to close in the deploy menu for clarity. Fix variations UI issues in the loadout. Fix an issue where Battlefield 6 ownership XP boost did not display properly and at the end of the round. Fix multiple text inconsistency in the dog tag challenge. Fix an issue where the HUD would not appear when using the 6:10 aspect ratio with certain resolution. Now, as far as the settings, they didn't really change too much in the settings. They added flick look blinding to the helicopter, the jet, and the transport control gimmicks. Fix visual issues where some aspect ratio setting cause transparent borders or consistent display behavior. As far as the portal, fix the issue where the host experience screen did not display the portal experience image. Fix the crash that could occur in a party leader's starter at the portal server while content pack 01 and 04 were disabled. Improve loading times for the server browser experience info tab to ensure joining functions properly. Corrected a spelling error in a message showing when attempting to join an unavailable server. Now, as far as the audio, man, the audio got a lot of stuff overworked. I didn't really have any issue with the audio, but I know a lot of people were talking about the audio. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the audio. So they fixed an issue where footstep sounds were missing when moving with a knife equipped. They updated the sound for light rockets and LMGs, refined explosion, and adjust distance sound behavior. Improve vehicles and weapon firings, audio balance, reducing noise. So it's a lot of stuff about the audio that I just did not see any of this stuff right here. I'm gonna let you guys actually go to the patch notes and read this stuff with the audio because it is a full page for the audio right here, you guys. So let's go ahead and go back right here, you guys, to the maps. So for the maps and modes, improve fog and smoke effects after destruction, preventing them from lingering too long and impacting visibility. Improve exposure transition between indoor and outdoor areas for better visibility. Fix an issue where the zipline carbiner could appear upset and fly next to the wire instead of along. Squad names are now randomized at the start of the squad deathmatch. Added visible bomb for the MCON in Rush. Updated the overtime UI visualization across all modes. Fixing animation position issues during the insertion sequence on all maps. Fixing issue where game modes UI could display incorrect score or failed to update during the round. Fixing end of the round progression issues in the King of the Hill mode. Fix an issue where combat dive could break when diving uphill. Fix an issue where players could detach from the zip line when entering a high speed. Improve steady aim and side centering for more consistent precision. Fix an issue where movement could interrupt steady aim. Adjust misleading character hitbox for upper body and head for better mass visual modes. Fix an issue where jump animations could play twice when aiming down the sight. Landing animations now have their animation patch properly centered instead of shifting to the side when landing. Fix an issue where jump accuracy could linger too long after landing. Fix a visual issue causing weapons to appear incorrectly after spawning. Fix an issue where throwing the grenades from prompt could make players appear standing in third person. That's kind of crazy. Fixing animation delay when opening doors while sliding. Fix an issue where players could get stuck while vaulting over certain objects. Fix an issues where dead players appear alive while swimming. Fix an issue where quick melee with a gadget will swap back to their primary weapon instead of the gadgets. So there's a lot of stuff right here, you guys, man, for season 1. This patch notes is really, really long, really huge. A lot of stuff in here. I didn't know there was a lot of stuff wrong with this game that needed to get fixed. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below. Drop a like, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 25,000 subscribers. And I will see you guys next time on the next one.